Before you began your business, you had a picture of you becoming successful and becoming richer and richer, and profits becoming higher and higher. You imagined a life where you would buy the best house, expensive car, going to luxurious holidays, and buying expensive jewelry. Before you started your business, you had big dreams. You imagined that it would grow from this to this. But instead it is still this. Starting and maintaining a business is hard, and it takes a lot of resilience to continue when you are constantly facing setbacks and seeing no or little progress. This is worsened when you have tried other things and frequently failed. It is reasonable to feel down and takes a lot of effort to get back up again. Maybe you had another business previously, and it failed. You started another one, and it was also unsuccessful. This causes doubts and fears that you can eventually become successful. Sometimes you have found things just happening that were outside of your control. So how do you stay motivated? One of the first questions that you should ask yourself is, do you have a passion for the business that you have started? Engaging in a business that you care about is very important. It is not a good idea to start a niche because it will give you a lot of money. If you are not passionate about your business, you will not get motivated to succeed because your heart and mind are not in it. Get new friends who are also involved in a business. You cannot be successful unless you surround yourself with like-minded people. People who do not have the same goals as you will cause you not to be focused. Many social media platforms are available where you can connect with other entrepreneurs. It would help if you had as much support as possible. You do not need to get rid of your friends, they will naturally drift off when you see you focused on what is essential. If you have friends who are putting you down and are constantly criticizing you, you should avoid them. Friends that provide you with more fears and doubts are toxic. Set SMART goals for yourself. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Specific. This means that the goal needs to be detailed and meaningful. Measurable. This means you need to be able to quantify the goal and able to measure it. Attainable. This means that the goal has to be realistic and can be reached and you should have the resources to reach it. Relevant. The goal should be relevant to the success of your business and align with your company's mission. Time-based. Your goal needs to have a specific deadline. An example of a SMART goal is increase sales by 8% by contacting 5 potential customers by contacting them telephonically and using social media within 2 months. Be prepared with what can go wrong and ask people who are also business owners. Do a lot of research about the niche you are in and also have discussions with others. Connect with them on social media or have a meeting with a consultant. Go to the mirror and speak to yourself and tell yourself that you will never give up. Do not have the mentality that I will try, but I will do. Trying is not a positive stance and signifies uncertainty. It would be best if you said, I will be successful and not stop until I am at the top. It can be daunting to try something completely new and have never been in a business before. There are a lot of skills to learn, and do not know where to start. There are many books about successful people and write about what they did to succeed and the trials they went through. Read these books to know what you need to be successful. Also consider completing online courses so that you are skilled to tackle any problem that will happen. Focus on what you can control and not what you cannot control. You can control how often you advertise and where you advertise. You decide the number of hours that you are going to spend working. You decide on the quality of your products and services. You can decide to apply ethical standards in your business. Most importantly, you determine your attitude. Celebrate small victories and not just the big ones. Every step forward is progress, and every step of success needs to be acknowledged and celebrated. Most importantly, do not give up.